What's going on, guys? Back at you with another football video. I have a PM and doing a mock draft for the Seahawks and Jets, as I said at the end. And in my last video, this will also be a Jets channel from now on. Shout out to my boys, Kevin and Tyson. Yeah. Let's start Jets Radio, and yeah, let's get into it. Now, right now, the Jets are on the clock with the second pick, and they have a lot of picks this year and next year because of the trade we made, the trade the Seahawks made with them for Jamal Adams. Not that I'm gonna complain because Jamal Adams was key to the Seahawks defense last season and made that defense go. And yeah, but we had to give up a lot to get him, and I am a fan of it. But sometimes he needs to stop complaining about Jets fans. He can complain about Jets management all he wants. Joe Douglas, Adam Gase, because Adam Gase is a clown and Joe Douglas is a question mark as a GM because of the moves he's made. Hasn't made, but I'll let Tyson Roush let's talk Jets Radio. Get into that. And but you made a comment last Thursday about how Jets fans didn't like him. Well, you kind of went diva mode to get traded, and New York isn't the Jets fans aren't a big fans of divas, so what do you expect? So as far as I'm concerned, you can shit on the front office all you want because they fucked you out of your payday, and you can shit on Adam Gase all you want because it's Adam Gase. But don't shit on just fans who had your back most of the time. Hopefully, if you ever leave the Seahawks, you don't do that to us, but it looks like you probably would. So, if that's a sign of things to come, I'm a little worried about that. But with that being said, let's get into the mock draft. And now, I am at the number 2 pick. I am selecting for the Jets, and I think everybody who's followed me from Let's Talk Jets Radio knows who I'm going to draft for the Jets with the second overall pick. Sorry, time, your boy Sam has to go, and I am drafting with the number 2 overall pick. Actually, let's see. Let me see something really quick. I'm going to propose a trade with the Bengals and see what happens. And see what happens. You can do this with any team on PFN. You can make it as long or as short as you want, just for future reference. So I have to click on the Jets logo because I'm drafting with two teams. Wait, it says pick a team. I did. Something went wrong, so I have to do this all over again. Just great. And unlike last time, which you guys did not see because I stopped recording, I'm not going to stop and redo this again. Instead, I am going to click the refresh button and just start this all over again. I gotta go how many rounds I want to go, which is all 7. Gotta pick the teams I want to draft for, which are the Jets and Seahawks, and then I'm in. So 7 rounds. And then I go Jets. Click on their logo. Their classic logo. Then I go to the Seahawks. Click on that logo. Again, another classic logo. Not logos that change like the Chargers and the Redskins, who I will call the Redskins because I've been calling them the Redskins since I was watching football at the age of 5. So don't come at me in the comments. Until they get a new name, I will call them by their own name. That offends people, I'm sorry. Now, wow, the Eagles have asked to trade up and are asking for and are giving back a lot of picks. So, actually 2 offers. Okay, this is something new. Oh, like the Bengals. Okay. How do I forgot how I swear I go stupid sometimes. And so I would accept the trade from the Bengals and get more picks and just move down 3 spots and still get one of the 2 quarterbacks I really like in this draft. So let's do this. And in return, I get the 5th overall pick, the 2nd overall pick there. I'm sorry, the 2nd round pick there. 3rd round pick and a first in the next year's draft and a 3rd in next year's draft. And I'm good with it. Except that. Let me click accept before I mistakenly click counter. So let me accept this and get more picks. Now, usually I don't like trading stocks, but in this instance, it's hard to say no to more tips. So let's do it. And two more trade offers, but I'm not. And the Redskins, and let's see who else. Redskins and 49ers. Let's see. I will reject both of those, and then I will draft the Jets, who I think the Jets' future quarterback should be. But first, let me reject both of these trades. If anybody, the Washington Redskins offered their first round pick, which is pick 19 on their third round and fourth round, and next year's second. If the Jets really accepted this trade, they would. If any team really accepted this trade, and their general manager would have to be fired immediately or drug tested. And then we check the Niners, who were offering me their first and their third. No, thank you. Whoa, what the? Okay, something weird just happened. When I clicked reject, it sent me back to the home page. So again, I have to do this. Good grief, man. I have to think I had a nice deal going there. But it's alright. Got nothing but time tonight, and I hope everyone who watches this enjoys it. So it is what it is. Okay, so no trades this time. I'm on the clock, and I'm going to take the new quarterback for the Jets. Well, I think they should take it real life as well. Justin Fields out of Ohio State. I know people want Zach Wilson out of BYU. To me, that he reminds me too much of Johnny Manziel, and he didn't really face any tough competition, so therefore I like Justin Fields more. And to all the time defenders, oh well. So What does it relate? Atlanta. The Titans have offered to trade their third rounder, their two fourths, their second for next year, and their third for next year for the 23rd pick, which would have been the Seahawks. We not traded for Jamal Adams. But it's the Jets this year, so, and next year, so it is what it is. And now I'm going to reject this trade and see, because I have two trade offers that I'll just reject them both. Just because they're not very, at least this one isn't that great. Hopefully when I click reject this time, it doesn't take me back to the home page again like it did last time. If it does, I'm going to stop this video and try again tomorrow. And then the Falcons offer me their third and fourth round picks and their second round pick for the 23rd overall pick and the Jets' second, third round pick. Again, I am going to recheck that. Now the Rams have offered a trade which includes a lot of picks for next year and no thank you. And their third, and again I'm going to recheck that. That's why what shot me on the time. Yeah, let's see who can I get. That's it, yeah, no. No. My chance. Ah, there's someone. Let's see, it's... if I take a... no one wants to take a running back in the first round, so with that being said, I am going to take Kadarius Tony out of the University of Florida, who can be a actually, let me see if there's someone else I really like on this in this draft. Or do I just take a tackle? Uh, no, because they just still have Becton and that. So that wouldn't do any good to take a tackle for right now. So let me check the receivers. He's still there, but he should still be there. And you know what? I'm just gonna take the best of it, everyone, and take a future starting tackle and take actually I don't. A lot of Tucker out of USC offensive tackle. I don't even have to click offense, I can just go through. Alright, so allow me to do that. The reason I'm not taking today's Tony is because the Jets still have Jameson Crowder on the books, and that's their slot receiver even. Don't worry, Jets, I'm gonna take care of you. Jets fans, I'm gonna take care of you guys. You guys just need to trust me. Trust me, and I am taking the tackle out of USC for right now until the second round. And then I'm the Bears have offering me a trade though. No, thank you. And now I am going to get the Jets. A great young wide receiver with I am going to hook the Jets up with Rondale Moore out of the University of Purdue. This kid is fast, electric, and can score from anywhere as long as he has the ball in his hands. So, yeah. Rondale Moore, it's all you, man. Congrats, you're a Jet. And I know the Jets are interested in him because they are one of many teams, including the Seahawks, that had a virtual meeting with him today. So around there more, you are a jet. Now it's time for me to pick for the Seahawks with their 56th pick, and the Texans just offered me a trade, which I will not take because, well, it would be a bad trade to make. They're second enough for next year, and the Seahawks should never trade with the Niners, so no. So well, I'm in a conundrum because the Seahawks need a running back, but they need a help on the line more. So with that being said, I would take. Do I take the running back now or do I wait? I know some Seahawks fans want to take the line first. I know Russell Wilson would want to take the line first. But what would the Seahawks front office do? I think they would take in a running back first, but I'm doing what the Falcons would do, and I'm taking the future left tackle of the Seattle Seahawks, left tackle out of Notre Dame, Liam Eckenberg, with the Seahawks second round pick. Actually, I don't know if he's a tackle or a guard. I just know he's an offensive lineman, which is what the Seahawks need badly. So, yeah. Liam Eckenberg, you're now a Seahawk. So, congrats. Now I pick for the Jets again. Let's see. No, I'm not trading down for a couple spots just to get a fourth round pick. Thanks, but no thanks, because the Jets still have a lot more picks next draft, so what's the fourth gonna do next year, next draft? So that's why I'm rejecting this trade. So with the third round, with the first of two third round picks, I am taking I'm taking a running back. I'm selecting Javonte Williams, running back out of North Carolina. So, or I've seen great things out of actually change of plans. I just noticed the diamond in the rough, and it's a position that the Jets need. So instead, I am taking Brevin Jordan, tight end, out of the wait. This says he's the 76th overall player, and yeah, why not just no, or no, don't be good. Just take the guy Brevin Jordan. Now, if you don't know who Brevin Jordan is, look up a YouTuber who scouts players who goes by the name of Top Villain on YouTube, who had a highlight reel for this kid and said it would be smart for the Seahawks to take him to, but instead I am giving him to the New York Jets. Because I think the Seahawks are either going to get John Smith or Gerald Everett in the free agency. Oh! No, I'm gonna. I thought I was on a clock for a second. Like in. Like in real life. But I'm not. So yeah, Brevin Jordan, tight end. Out of the Miami. So. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Okay. You guys are really getting a steal here, Jets fans, because I am going to hook you guys up with another wide receiver who, if he spots this fine, real life, it'll be a miracle, because right now, Daniel Jeremiah has him in his top 50 players in this draft, and I am giving him to you. Another receiver, Elijah, 4 out of all of this. Do your film study on your thing. And thank me later. So I just gave you two great young receivers to go with Denzel Mims and Jamison Crowder. So thank me later. And no more Braxton Berrios and who else was it? Braxton Berrios and I can't even remember who else. Not Johnson. I can't even remember. But with those receivers, you set out receivers for the next 5 years. So let's see about getting away running back or maybe taking a cornerback and going defense here. I know Jets fans don't like to hear the word defense, but it is what it is. Let's see. No. Tommy Tremble out of Notre Dame. Tyson, you would like if I took another tight end out of Notre Dame winning you. Well, unfortunately, that's not how it works. I already gave you a good tight end out of Miami, and I'm not giving you two tight ends. Pause. I'm not going to give you two players at the tight end position. So instead, I'm looking defense, and I'm looking cornerback because the Jets really need a cornerback very, very badly. So allow me to do that now. No, yeah. Let's see if a good cornerback falls to you in the fourth round. If not, I'm thinking I'm burning this pick on just to piss off Hampton. If I can't find a good cornerback. Oh, I found you a good cornerback. Actually, you have a pick of two. You have a pick of a safety or pick of a cornerback. I think the Jets need a cornerback more, but so do the Seahawks. Unfortunately for the Seahawks, they didn't get a fourth back. So right now, I'm still giving the Jets one of the better cornerbacks in this draft, and that is Keith Taylor out of the University of Washington. So, thank me later, Jet. Damn, did I? Okay, the Seahawks still have a fourth. Thank God. Uh, let's see if I can get that. The Seahawks are running back now. In the fourth round. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I am going to take a flyer and take Chuba Hubbard out of Oklahoma State and give the Seahawks him. He's a physical downhill running back who, if he finds this far, the Seahawks should not hesitate to take.
Oh, you're back. 1 minute. Come on.
And the Steelers have offered me a trade, which I will accept because it's for 2 fifth rounders, and why not? I just moved down 9 spots. And in the fifth round, that's not bad. Hold on, let me get some out real quick first. The Bucks have offered me a trade. I'm not gonna accept that. Sorry, so Gloria,
Yeah.
can you help me?
Sure.
Thank you. Let's see, fifth round pick. Oh, just missed out on another wide receiver, Charlie Smith, who I really like, but okay, you know what? You guys always talk about needing a guard. I'm gambling a little because I don't know much about this player, but I am giving you an offensive guard. Wow, you have back-to-back picks now that I made that trade with the Steelers. So right now I'm going to get you guys David Moore out of offensive guard out of Grambling State just because it's later in the draft and there are fewer and fewer players that I actually know of. So at this point I'm just taking the best on the actually that's not the best. I apologize. I was just looking on offense. Let me go back to all. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna give you the best player available, and that's David Moore, offensive guard out of Grambling State. I believe that's historically black college. Uh, or it's historically black African American. Oh, HBCU. That's what I was trying to think of. HBCU. So I'm giving you a card out of HBCU. David Moore, and now you have back-to-back picks with the Vikings have asked to trade of 2 spots and a 7th-round pick for the Jets' 7th-round pick next season, so why not just add more picks than the next draft. I want to click through checks though. Let me accept this trade, and that's why you don't accept. Ah, good grief. Don't be like me, folks. So I know I already gave you one running back player. As of right now, you guys have the running back out of Notre Dame that Tyson Rush likes, whose name escapes me, and that's it. So I'm gonna give you one more running back, and that's Jared Patterson out of the University of Buffalo. So now you have 3 running backs instead of the just the one you have now. Believe me, in that 49ers, in that West Coast offense, you are going to be running running back is very crucial. So, Jerry Patterson out of the University of Buffalo. The Seahawks are on the clock. They need a cornerback, so I'm going to give them a cornerback out of the University of Minnesota, Benjamin St. St. Jude. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So, yeah. Not bad. The Bengals have happened in a trade. No, thank you. That's why this late into the draft. It doesn't make sense. So, let's see what I can. Honestly, there's not much last year at all, but since Marcus May is a question mark at the moment, I'm going to give you a safety out of the University of Missouri, Joshua Bledsoe, and even if you are able to get Marcus May back, I think it's good to have backups because Ashton Davis didn't look that great last season. Just to be honest, so just as a backup to Ashton Davis, another safety in the 6th round. It doesn't kill anyone. If nothing else, he's a camp body. Because after the first round, it's hard to find starters. So, they just have another first round pick. So, I'm going to give you another cornerback. This one I have heard of. Shakur Brown out of Michigan State. had an up and down college career, but it's not this past season. But the season before that, he was projected as a third round pick, so I'm gonna give Jets fans him. So if now the Seahawks are on the clock, I mean, if I'm thinking like the Seahawks are thinking, and I cut Jaron Reed to save $10 million in cap, I'm gonna need another defensive tackle, and it just happens to be a defensive tackle right here out of the University of Oregon, Jordan Scott, in the sixth round. Cause why not? Man, the Jets have another pick in the sixth round. I'm gonna need to count how many picks the Jets have this year. Once I'm done making all the picks. So that's actually, I'm gonna give you a linebacker here because from Northwestern who was, I believe, our conference, but he's a bit on the short side, but that's fine, and that is linebacker Patty Fisher out of Northwestern. Actually, I take that back. I am going to give the Jets one more receiver because I know my guys on Let's Talk Jets Radio have made it clear they want to go all offense, so I am going to give him Trey Fitzpatrick, wide receiver out of the University of Louisville. Who had a great senior ball. Go back and watch it, and he pops it out with a couple catches he makes. One on the sideline. Sorry, Trey Fitzpatrick. And finally, it's the last round. Um, the Jets one final pick. I'm just gonna give you the best available guy, and that is offensive tackle Lorenzo Neal out of Purdue. So there it is. I believe that's the Jets' final pick in the draft, and I think the Seahawks have one more, and then it's done. Actually, that's it. So with good grief. I think you guys are 8 picks, but I ended up giving you 9 or something else. Along the lines I gave you Justin Fields, Elijah Vera Tucker, Rondale Moore, wide receiver out of Purdue, Brevin Jordan, tight end out of Miami, Elijah Moore, wide receiver out of Ole Miss, Keith Taylor, cornerback out of the University of Washington, David Moore out of Grambling State. Let me check where it says 4 results, because it cuts off at a certain amount. You know what? I already said it already. Gotta go in this mock draft, so rewind the video and look at the 9 picks I made for the draft. As for the Seahawks, I made the most out of the 4 picks I had. I gave us a lineman, which we need, a running back, which we need, a cornerback, which we need, and a defensive tackle, just because I think we're going to cut our starting defensive tackle to get to save $10 million for cap room. So, with that being said, hope you liked this video. Hope you learned something. And until next, if you didn't enjoy this video, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought of the picks that I made and the one trade I made for the Jets. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Until next time, God first, God bless, and go Hawks and go Jets. I'm out. Peace.